The Grateful Dead is a band whose influence transcends its brand of epic adventurous music and army of loyal fans known as Deadheads. Aside from their uniquely eclectic sounds and improvisational stage performances, the California band's imprint in music belies their laid-back 60s hippie image, from the Dead running their own independent record company during the 70s to employing the latest audio technology on stage. Since the death of co-founder Jerry Garcia in 1995, the other members of the Grateful Dead continued on with their own solo projects, while today's jam bands such as Widespread Panic and Phish are symbolic of the Dead's legacy. To mark the 50th anniversary of the Grateful Dead, the surviving band members will perform together for the last time, beginning on June the 27th to the 28th in Santa Clara, California, and ending in Chicago on July the 3rd to the 5th. This September will see the release of 30 Trips Around the Sun, an 80s CD collection containing 30 previously unreleased shows spanning the band's career. Also coinciding with the milestone is a recently published book, So Many Roads, The Life and Times of the Grateful Dead, by Rolling Stone contributing editor David Brown. In this edited interview, Brown talks about the Grateful Dead in terms of their music, shrewd business acumen, and cultural importance. There have been previous books about the Grateful Dead, including a few written by the surviving band members. What did you want to convey through So Many Roads? What I've always tried to do with my books is approach them as if they were novels. I do all the research, reporting and interviewing, and then I try to put it together as if it was a story with characters, scenes and settings. I thought that's something I could bring to this story that hasn't been done before, and treating their story in a very cinematic and also accessible way than some of the other books. I think the Dead should be up there in the culture with the Beatles, the Stones, the Who, and all that. In some ways they are, but there's still that big air of illegitimacy about them. I think it's mostly the perceptions of their fans. I think, when people think of the Dead, they don't think of their music. They think, oh, those whirling tie-dyed hippies, and they usually don't say that in a very complimentary way. I thought maybe it would be a way to tell the Dead story that would be accessible to outsiders who would then appreciate their story and their music.